All right, everyone, welcome. Today, we're jumping right into the world of the Hexa-Stellas for a story all about intense rivalry and some truly incredible power. We're heading to the famous Royal Raisin Academy, where a competition is about to kick off, and trust me, it's going to be a big one.
Now, think about that for a second. In this world, your very soul can take form as a powerful partner. They call it a dream link. So these words, they're not just a cool saying, they're the ultimate challenge. It isn't just about who can hit the hardest. It's all about that unbreakable connection you have with your partner.
So here we are at the Royal Raisin Academy, and it's time for the annual freshman tournament. Now, this is not your average school event. This thing is a brutal, all-out test of skill where only one student from each class gets a shot at being crowned #1. And this is our guy, Ryuji. He is a total storm of energy, you know? He's got this wild silver hair, these electric blue eyes. He's a bit arrogant, definitely impulsive, but deep down, he absolutely believes he's destined to be the best of the best.
But hey, even a guy with all that raw talent knows he can't face the top dogs without some serious prep. So what does he do? He goes to his upperclassmen for help, specifically this seriously formidable squad of fighters they call Twilight. And his training? Well, it came from let's just say, an interesting source. This senior named Violet. She taught him all about focus and control, but her methods were not exactly by the book. With her giant spider Dreamlink always lurking nearby, it's pretty clear she's just as dangerous as she is beautiful.
So Ryuji is pushing himself to the absolute limit, learning to rein in all that wild power. But here's the thing. Even with all that intense training, his biggest obstacle wasn't just some other skilled fighter. No, he was up against actual royalty. So meet Leon. He's the top student of the first class, a literal prince who seems all calm and collected on the outside, but underneath all that, whoa, we're talking about an absolutely overwhelming level of power. He's the undisputed king of the freshmen, and he's the guy Ryuji has to beat. Okay, so before our boy Ryuji gets his chance in the ring, he gets to watch his rival's first match. Leon's opponent is another top-tier fighter, an assassin named Yao. This was everyone's chance to see what the king could really do. And let me tell you, Yao was no joke. He moved like a ghost out there, just a blur of blue lightning. He and his Lightning Fox partner were using all these clever traps and pure speed, and they actually managed to push Leon and his Thunder Eagle into a corner. For a second, you're thinking, whoa, could we see an upset here?
But pushing Leon into a corner? Turns out that was a huge mistake. Because that's what triggered the real monster inside. Leon's cool, calm expression just vanished, and he revealed a kind of power that no one, and I mean no one, expected to see from a freshman.
And then he says these words, so quietly. He's not just barking a command. No, he's speaking directly to the soul of his partner, his Dreamlink, Alpha.
What happens next is a technique called resonance. And folks, this is a big deal. It's when the bond between a person and their dream link is so perfect, so powerful, that it literally forces an evolution. This is a skill that should be impossible for a first year. This is something only the most elite upperclassmen can do. In a blinding flash of light, Leon's Thunder Eagle was just reborn. Its golden feathers transformed into this indestructible platinum armor. It wasn't a Thunder Eagle anymore. It was now the steel-winged griffin, part flying fortress, part unstoppable weapon. And just like that, all of Yao's fastest and strongest attacks, totally useless. His blades literally shattered against that platinum armor. The difference in power was just absolute. Leon won the whole match without even taking a single step forward. So now it's Ryuji's turn. The stage is set. This is the final showdown. You've got the wild beast from the third class going up against the untouchable king from the first. This is it, the moment of truth. And of course, Ryuji isn't fighting alone. His partner, Kamui, answers the call. That sleepy little puppy always carries around transforms into this incredible, fearsome battle wolf, with golden lightning just crackling off his fur. The legendary Thunderwolf was ready to go. And Ryuji, he just yells this out. You gotta love his fighting spirit, right? His raw, wild energy just filled the arena, a total contrast to Leon's perfect, refined skill. This was a true clash of styles.
And what a fight it was. Seriously, the whole arena turned into this storm of blue and gold lightning. Ryuji was just relentless, throwing attack after attack at Leon. But every single one was just deflected by Leon's perfect, impenetrable defense. But Ryuji, he wouldn't back down 1 inch.
Okay, so this fight pushed both of them further than they have ever gone. They're both nearly out of energy. It's time to put everything on the line for one last, desperate attack that's going to decide the whole thing.
Leon makes the first move. He and his steel-winged griffin fly way up high, merging together into this single platinum comet of pure destructive energy, and it's aimed right at Ryuji. This was his ultimate attack.
But did Ryuji flinch? No way! He and Kamui poured every last drop of their life force, their spirit, everything they had left into one final explosive counterattack. The two forces met right in the middle of the stadium, and the whole world just went white.
When that blinding light finally started to fade and the dust began to settle, you could feel it. The entire stadium was holding its breath. The result of this incredible, legendary battle was finally clear.
And we see Ryuji has collapsed. He pushed his body way beyond its limits. But Kamui, his partner, is still on his feet, standing proud, defiantly facing Leon. So yeah, Leon won the match, but you can see he is completely exhausted. And Ryuji, even in defeat, won the respect of everyone there, including his biggest rival. He may have lost the battle, but you know what? He definitely didn't lose the war.
So Ryuji has proven his heart against the toughest opponent he's ever faced. But his journey is far, far from over. His path is about to take him beyond the school walls, out into a world where the fights aren't for glory anymore, they're for survival. So the real question is, after facing a king, how will he possibly stand against the much bigger storms to come? I guess we'll have to find out in episode 11.